Hey guys, it's your boy Shafro here, and today we're just going to be talking about a few things on Infinite Warfare, my little take on it, what I think about it, what I think's good, what I think's bad, what I think they need to update that could make the game slightly better. So obviously now that you can buy points and everything, the only thing I really don't like is that there's no real way of gaining the salvage points. You just have to get them from like getting supply drops or anything. So basically, if you want to get the good guns in the game, either you have to wait it out over prestiges, hopefully you get something decent in a supply drop every now and then, or you level up your team and get some salvage points. But the best way to get them is by getting them off like supply drops and everything. So you basically have to pay to get decent guns, which I don't really like. Obviously you get these guns here which are basically all from the supply drop, so you're either lucky or you're not. Some people will get these, some people won't, which I think is a bit unfair. Why put guns in the game that you can't definitely get? I like the way if you level up a team you end up with decent guns at the end and you get like different layouts and everything through. I think that's a really cool idea because obviously it makes you stick with the team. I'm trying to do the Sabre team at the moment, trying to get, because I really want that, the Gemini, which is basically the MACTAV but like better. So if you just talk about the score streaks, obviously you got standard, which is UAV, and counter UAV, which is in every Call of Duty since forever. The Scarab is basically a HCXD off Black Ops 3, so they've pretty much copied it. Drone packages and everything. But I've noticed the drone packages, they don't give you anything decent. I've had probably 10, 11, and I've only ever got a Scarab, and the best I've got is a Shock Sentry. I've never got anything really decent out of it, so I don't really do it. Vultures, I think, are probably one of the worst kill streaks in the game, because they're basically a Talon, but they're rubbish. They don't, I think I've had 7 kills with them, and I've had a good 20, 30 Vultures. They don't really do a lot. You can set them to radar mode, which is pretty cool, so you've got like a little moving UAV that follows you, which I do like a lot, but I think for the primary focus of what it's meant to do is kill people, it doesn't really do a lot. Trinity rockets I think are cool. Scorchers are basically like hailstorms or hellstorms. Basically they're good, but they're just like a standard score streak. Bombardment's like a hellstorm. Shock sentries are good. Warden's really, really OP. It's like a Wraith, but better. It seems to kill a lot quicker. Advanced UAVs are always good. They always have been. A Thor is very, very OP. If you've got an open map, or if you've got a very indoor map, they're not that great. But the Thor's basically an AC-130 with quicker reload. The RC-8s, if anyone gets that in the game, most people will leave because it's so hard to fucking kill. And they just dominate. And that thing is basically the RC-8 but flies and sort of chases after you. And there's no real way of, well, you can blow it up and everything, but it takes a lot of shots to kill it. Also, with the Warden, you can shoot it down with a primary weapon, but it does take a really long time. So basically we're just going to get into a gameplay. I'm going to talk about a few other things that I think they should maybe update, which I think that the actual customization of the guys is pretty minimal. Obviously you get like these ones from the supply drops and everything, but they're not that great. You can't twist your guy, you can't see what he looks like from behind. I sound really negative, but I do really like the game. I just think that there's a few things that they need to update or change to make the game slightly better. But we're going to jump into a game. I'm going to explain a few more things that I don't really like and things I do like. I think the maps, there's a few that I really like, a few that I really don't like, such as this map is pretty good. It's like everyone fights in the middle. Everyone goes in that same little corridor in the middle, which I'll show you in a second when it loads up, or not. Skydock's quite a nice map. It's quite. The only thing is the maps are massive, So I think with some of the guns that they've given us, the range on them for the actual maps are pretty shit. And I only bought standard. I didn't buy COD 4 Remastered because I used to play it quite a lot when I was younger, and I obviously completely played the shit out of that game. So I thought I'd try something new. I am tempted to get Battlefield 1 because everyone's saying it's like a fresh overlook on everything because it's back to basics, which I think Treyarch could do with the next game that they make. They should take it back to basics. Maybe like make a World at War 2 or something. Go back to the old guns such as like the PPSH and the MP40 and the what's the freaking sniper called? I'll try and remember what it's called over the game. But yeah, I'm gonna use the Karma right now. But the Karma, the only thing about the Karma is it's good, but it's a remake. It's just the freaking, all it is the vector of any other Call of Duty, and they've renamed it, given it a funky camo, given it some different layouts and everything, but it's practically the same thing. It's the only thing that annoys me because they're not really trying to think of new things. They said it took them 3 years to develop this game, but I personally don't think that they've taken into consideration what actually people wanted. Obviously they don't. Black Ops 2 was the first one where we actually started to go a bit more futuristic, which is good, I suppose, but at the end of the day it's all going to end up like Halo, which if we wanted to play Halo, we'll play Halo. So yeah, also we're going to be doing a lot more vlogs and stuff on the channel, guys, so if you want to check that out, we've got a few challenges on the channel already if you want to go check that out. We'll be back now posting a lot more recent because obviously we've moved into a new flat now and everything's a lot easier to record and everything without people freaking walking in and ruining videos. But yeah, any like criticism or anything about the video that you'd like to say, if you've got any things that you'd like to say about Advanced Warfare that you like or you don't like, make sure you put that in the comments down below. We get a little discussion going on what we think they can change and what we think that is good and what they think they should just develop to make it a better idea, or what they need to change completely because it's ruining the game itself. I think obviously the graphics every year they get better, which, you know, with time going on they will, but there's a few things like stuff like little add-ons like this are pretty cool, like little robots and suits and everything around everywhere. I'm not really playing Syria at the moment, so I'm probably going to die quite a bit because I'm trying to talk about the map and everything. But the way they're laid out, they are very similar. They're like 3-path, so you got the right side, the left side, and obviously the middle, which most Call of Duty players will run to the middle because that's just a standard thing that you do. If you don't know where anyone is, you go to the middle. There's bound to be somebody there. Sorry, got a cough. Yeah, we've got a Chubby Bunny challenge and also a grape challenge. If you guys want to go check that out on the channel, the grape challenge is pretty funny. We did a little twist on it so that it's a little bit different to any of the other challenges that are out there. If you've got any other challenges you'd like us to do, or any challenges on Call of Duty, we'll also do those as well. If you want me to use a certain pistol or a certain gun, you don't know what the best attachments are for it, I will try and use that gun and try the attachments that I use for it, and then you have to try out for yourself. If you want to see nuclear gameplays or you want to see Warden gameplay, thing like that, put them in the comments down below, and I will try and get onto it. Where the hell is this guy? Yeah, got him all. So we're going to use these. I think that was another thing I was going to talk about. The specialist weapons. Some of them are insanely good. Like the Annihilator pistol, pretty much off Black Ops 3. I can't remember what's called on this, but that I like a lot. There's the one-hit kill sniper, which is good, which tracks like bullets and everything, which is pretty good. The equalizer on the Synaptic class is pretty cool because it just wrecks. You can literally just tear through, easy 3 pieces, easy 4 pieces. It's just an easy gun to use, easy specialist to use. So if you get someone in the lobby who is a very, very strong Call of Duty player and they have the Akimbo equalizers, then yeah, you're going to be in for a... Oh my god, whole team. But I'm so close to Prestige 2 right now. I really want the TF141 or something. It's like a sniper. It's practically the intervention. I really, really want it. I've been playing with it on private match and custom games, and it's such a good sniper compared to all the others that are actually on the game itself. It's a classic weapon. You have to unlock it with a prestige token. So obviously the first time I unlocked the MACTAV, because it's the MACTAV and it's basically the UMP, so I wanted to use that. There's a counter. So I'll bring in this Vulture and you guys can see what I mean by they don't really do a lot. See, in Black Ops 3, the Vulture would have got him then. But in this game, the Vulture just seems to stick with you too much. It doesn't really bother about getting many kills. It just sort of goes for how, you know, it'll try and protect you, but it don't really do a lot. It's just following you. Hasn't got 1 kill yet. I just think they're really weak for how you have to get them. I think it's like at least a 5 or a 6 kill streak to get a Vulture, and personally I don't rate them. That was the worst shooting I've ever done in my life. He down. There will be a revamp on the channel. That's why there's no intro or anything on the channel at the moment, because we're hopefully gonna get a little revamp. There's the MACTAV, basically the UMP. It's so OP, it's just insanely good. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. Any comments about Call of Duty or anything, or the vlogs on the channel, make sure you put them in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.